and see what uncharted territories we're led into by Dimitris Tsimpidas. Kalispera. Good evening. I'm convinced that every one of you, even with your eyes shut, you can easily recognize that this is a male's voice. Please tell me you all do. Oh, thank you. Okay, my girlfriend's over there, and that's quite a predicament. Anyway, that's for two reasons. Firstly, I was born a boy, and that gave me the genetic code for that. Secondly, I breathe the same mixture of gases with every one of you. 80% consists of nitrogen and oxygen. Okay, so far. Now, why does helium makes our voice funny? First, we have to understand how our voice is produced. Air through our lungs passes through our vocal cords. Our vocal cords vibrate, producing sound waves in several frequencies. Those sound waves travel through our vocal tract, and depending on the formation of our vocal instruments, our mouth, our jaws, our tongue, our lips, and the way we use air, one of these frequencies is highly amplified, and that's the sound we hear. It's like having a trombone. The smaller the pipe, the higher the frequency. Keep that. Now, what about helium? What changes? Helium is unique. It's the second lightest element after hydrogen. It's actually so small, its molecules are so tiny, it can escape from the holes of this balloon. That's why balloons fall after a couple of days. So, why when I inhale helium, I sound funny then? Okay. Faster waves means that higher frequencies are being amplified in my mouth, and that can give me up to 2.5 octaves, and that makes me a soprano. And since experiments and science research are combined, and this research and those experiments also expose our scientists in high dangers and risk, I'm determined to take that risk right here in front of you. Oh, just in case something goes wrong, I will kindly appreciate if you name this festival, this event, this town maybe after me.
Woo, that hit the spot.
Thank you very much. Giving a new meaning to ending on a high there, Dimitris. Mark.
Can you just run that by me again? Why is it that this gas changes the vocal cord? How does it change the quality of the sound again?
Okay, we have the sound waves traveling faster. In fact, that's 3 times faster. 900 meters per second. Why? Because it's a lighter gas. It's 1/7 of the density of the air we breathe. So that's 900 meters per second for what I say. What I've said about half an hour ago, they're approaching my house in Athens. Probably if I've said something about my neighbors, they're listening to what I've said right now.
One last question. So if you had a gas that was more dense, if you took something like xenon or krypton, would it lower your voice?
If I was still alive, I would sound like xenon.
George.
Dimitri, you are into space missions.
Yes.
If you were given a chance, where would you go? So you have this spaceship. Where would be your favorite planet or star system? Where would you go?
I think the moon is enough.
Oh,
I think the moon is enough. Because as people are so emotionally bound to our planet, that going to another planet, like I was doing Saturn analysis, going to Saturn will mean a lot to us. Have you seen the blue dot photo of Carl Sagan? I saw it to my friend the other day, and he was shocked. He couldn't believe that we're so tiny in the universe, and I think even us knowing that will be a massive shock. I don't think we could stand it mentally.
My question is absolutely nothing to do with science, but with your vocal skill.
Yes.
I do a lot of voiceovers for cartoons and things like that as well. I want to know if you can give us a very quick rendition of what English sounds like to a Greek person. Because well, if we do a mock, so if I do a mock French accent, it's not French, but it sort of sounds like French to us. Can you do this? I ask every European I ever meet this same question. Can you make the sounds that English people make without making sense?
When I was very little, and I didn't know any English at all, I was pretending I was singing along some songs. And I was like, it's around, I sing there, around, it's around.
Has a new high in standard studio questions. From the